Loves you this morning. He loves you, but not only you. Every precious person in this valley, every precious person in this world. Free life, free salvation is a free gift for anyone who will receive it. But often, people aren't going to understand truly what God has to offer unless they can see it in you. See His love for them in you. There's been times that God has asked me, I don't think I have guitar this morning all of a sudden, to do the hard thing. My husband and I have had people living in our home that weren't even Christians. And it was a hard thing, and it was inconvenient. Only about a year after we were married, we had someone come and stay with us. That's not fun when you're newly married. You kind of want to have your life to yourself, right? But I've had the joy. It's just not doing it. All right, I'll try to play loud. I've had the joy of getting to see those people who have come to live with us, walk them through a journey, and see them give their heart to Jesus. Because you know what? Some people, it's not just going to be one prayer that they pray. It's not going to just be one sinner's prayer that they pray and then everything's good. Sometimes people need to actually see how Christianity works. Are we willing to open up our homes, our lives, and help people walk the journey until it becomes truly their own and they're strong enough to do it by themselves? The Lord has asked me to go in situations where people were demon-possessed. I've come face to face with masculine voices out of feminine faces. I know that Satan is real because I've seen his eyes and I've heard him speak. But I've had the joy of watching lives freed, prisoners go free. Because I'm willing to be a little bit uncomfortable now and then. And the truth is, I miss a lot of opportunities. I have a lot of selfishness in my life still. But I truly want to be a true follower of Christ. Pick up my cross and follow Him. Let the Holy Spirit talk to you this morning. Is there some way in which He is convicting you? He's been convicting you to care about some group of people, something at church, a neighbor, someone who's in your life, that God is saying, I just need you to get more involved. I need you to care a little bit more. There's no way any of us are going to manufacture this caring unless we get closer to Jesus. The closer we get to Jesus and the more time we spend in His Word and in His presence, the more we are going to love what He loves without having to try. Did you hear me? We can spend our whole life regretting. Or we can make some kind of pretty simple but challenging decisions. Number one, I need to spend time with God every day that's non-negotiable. I need to spend time in His presence so I can feel His heartbeat, so that I can love what He loves the way He loves it, so that I can have ears to hear. When He tells me to go, I'll be able to hear it and I'll be able to go. We gotta know who Jesus is for ourselves before we can take it to somebody else. So maybe this morning, the biggest agenda God has on His heart for you is just a fresh commitment to know Him. Maybe for others of you who do know Him, you've been resisting service in certain areas, and God is saying to you this morning, it's time to stop resisting and start choosing to love. I need workers. In the very next chapter of Luke 10, He says, pray to the Lord of the harvest because the fields are ripe, but I don't have enough workers. Shame on us. If the fields were white, if people are ripe and ready to come, and God's people need to start caring. people are going to be lost simply because there just weren't enough workers. Come on, family. Jesus is coming. Come on, family. Jesus is coming. There's more than what we've settled for. There's more.